The secret to this is complicated, and we're now spending a lot of time on it. The secret is to make wellness be the intent, the designated outcome, not just an additional benefit of some kind of design and development. One of the value adds we've discovered already as we start to talk to some of our partners about this is that it's going to provide, and I think it will be true here on a local level too, it will provide opportunities to talk to all kinds of new stakeholders, people who are involved in healthcare, people who are involved in public education. They may be experts in their area, but they are not land use experts. We are. And our task will be to define how the use of land and how the role of land plays a role in creating these healthy places that will appeal not just to Gen Y and not just to baby boomers, but will appeal to all generations. This is not about building a better retirement community or something like that. This is about creating places that appeal to you and your entire family. I think in a way ULI has a long history of involvement in building healthy places. Much of what we have done in the past has been to encourage sustainable, prosperous communities, but also to create healthy communities. And I think this new focus on health conscious development is just going to provide a thread of continuity to what we have already started. It's in a way it's not much different than the focus we had on environmentally conscious development 30 years ago. I think this is another step along that paradigm. Health is going to play a role, I think, in placemaking and choice, just like technology does today. It would, to a lot of you, it would never occur for you to live someplace that didn't have access to Wi-Fi. 10 years from now, you won't consider living in a place that doesn't have access to X. I don't know what X is. That's still to be discovered, and I'm convinced it's a combination of both hardware and software. But there is a huge, huge opportunity out there that thousands and thousands of people are working on around the world, and I think it's exciting because it's going to be important to all of us. How you all figure into that, how you participate in it, maybe you figure it out, is an enormous opportunity, and I think it's going to be the next differentiator between the people who are successful and unsuccessful as we move into the 21st century. We're excited about ULI's work in this area, but we need your input. We need your participation. This is a place where the district council can play an enormously important role. We want your ideas, we want your creativity, and it's only going to be by input from all kinds of people that we figure out what this X is and figure out how to promote it in a way that's going to make sense, and how to get governments to think smart, and how to get it in a place where it's acceptable and duplicated. There are all kinds of ways to measure success. There are all kinds of ways to ULI measure success. We tend to count our membership. We count the number of policy panels we have. We talk about the number of publications we put out every year. But the real measure of success will be how we take this new idea, healthy living, and how it shows up on the ground, how it impacts things like district council. This is an enormous opportunity, and I hope something that you all will participate in and will be an important part of it. There are lots of ways. The district council process is, I can't tell you how important it is. It is, as I travel around the world and talk to organizations, we've now made partnerships with things as diverse as the Aga Khan Foundation. I was in Africa with the Aga Khan a month ago. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Clinton Climate Initiative, several other funds that we're talking about how we bring what ULI does into broader arenas. And interestingly, more and more, the thing that is the most appealing to ULI, to these other people, is our grassroots organization. The fact that we have 53 district councils around the United States and another 22 or 23 around the world. That says to them that there's a conduit to the I'll call it the real world, but to the grassroots organizations that lots of other people who sort of deal with policy don't have. So we are an interesting organization. We've evolved into being an interesting organization, which is a combination of these district councils, which give us all these tentacles in all these important places, but also we've got the ability to opine and sit in DC and talk about policy at 30,000 feet. And it's the meeting of those two that really makes this such a unique organization. You are an unbelievably important instrumental part of that, not incremental, instrumental part of that. And the fact that you are where you are in 5 years is just, it's a tribute to your leadership, it's a tribute to the DNA of Nashville and to everybody in this room. So on behalf of everybody, I say thank you for what you're doing. God bless you and good luck.